the only reason why fortune telling exists and has continued to exist is because I think at some level there's some truth in it. And the only reason why there is some truth in it is because there's a science behind it. And that science is called karma. And today I'm going to explain to you guys about 4 qualities of karma. And then we're going to take these 4 qualities of karma to look at another idea called the precepts. Precept, which is how to conduct your life. So we've all heard about this word called karma, like everybody knows karma. But we think karma as a thing that, oh, like, I've done something bad, therefore something bad's happening to me. That's about it. That's usually what people understand about karma. But karma is an extraordinary complex science. And why do I say it's a science? Because it's like physics, right? So cause and consequence. There's an energy that needs to be balanced. That energy, however, is not just the material. It's also the emotional, the spiritual, so it all combined together within a very complex set of time. So if you do something now, it can happen later, it can happen immediately, it doesn't happen until a very long time. But it's planted. So the first quality of karma I want to explain about is how karma is fixed. How do you actually create karma? Are we creating karma right now? Who thinks we're creating karma right now? Raise your hand. Okay, yes. We are currently creating karma. Congratulations. Every minute and second right now, you are creating karma. And how do we create karma? There's only 3 ways to create karma. How do we create karma?
Is that physically?
There's body, speech, and mind. There's only 3 avenues you can create karma. You can't create karma like out of nothing. There's only 3 ways you can create karma. Through your mind, thinking about stuff. Like, that guy is so hot. Oh, that girl is so hot. Karma, that's mind, through the mind. So karma is created through the mind. Thoughts, the complex thoughts, every day. Or, oh, I want to help that person. Oh, I want to look after my parents. Oh, I want to cheat in this exam. All from the mind. Okay, so the karma is created in the mind. Mind stream. The second way is to the speech. Ah, you're no good, blah 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 blah. Or like, oh, you know what I did today. So, or divisive speech, like, oh, do you know what that person said behind your back? Oh, very nasty, you know. Like. And the last thing is action. So you actually go stab someone, or you punch someone in the face. Action. So karma can only, under all circumstances, karma can only be created through these 3 venues and nothing else. Your mind, your speech, and your action. Karma is very, very simple in the sense that you do a virtuous action, you do a good action, it can only lead to happiness. If you do a non-virtuous action, it can only lead to suffering. So it's quite... If you put your hand on the flame, it's going to hurt, you know. If you look after yourself, you feel better. If you take the chili seed, just a tiny seed from the chili, you plant it, what are you going to get? You're going to get chili, right? Just as hot, just as bad. And some people are very cute. They say, oh, I've done this very bad thing, so I'm going to do all this really, really good thing, so maybe this bad thing will disappear. That's thinking like, I planted this chili plant right here, and then I'm going to plant an apple tree, a grape tree, and a cherry tree, and a kiwi tree, so then this chili won't be hot. Do you know what I mean? Do you know people like that? Oh, I've done something really bad. I'm going to plant all these sweet trees, so this chili won't be hot. It won't happen. When it's committed, when it's karma is fixed, then it's already, the result is already theirs. You cannot do all these other things. Yes, these will bear its own fruits. Yes, the kiwi is going to be sweet. Yes, the apple is going to be sweet. But that chili you planted, I'm sorry, it's still going to be hot. It's still going to be bad when you rub that stuff in your eye. So this is how clear, cut, black and white karma is. The second quality you need to know about karma is that karma, like your bank account, will increase. Pretty cool, huh?
Interest.
Interest.
Compound interest.
Compound.
Not just interest, compound interest.
Compound.
In the same way that if you have an apricot stone, tiny little apricot stone, you put it in the soil, what comes out of it is a tree that bears hundreds of apricots every year. That's just a physical. If you have a thought in your own mind, we're talking about physical world, karma, but because we can only also commit karma in our mind, if you have a good thought or negative thought, no matter how small it is, it can multiply millionfolds. Not just hundreds of fruits, not just tiny fruit. Multiply, keeps multiplying. Every single second, every single day, keeps multiplying. Karma can multiply not only in the future, but also immediately. You can see effects immediately in this lifetime. So it's, like compound interest. Sometimes karma can ripen in the future, but sometimes it ripens quite quickly, further than what you committed. The third quality is you will not reap what you did not sow. And the last quality of karma is that once karma is created, it will never disappear. So just think about the stuff you do every day. Every day we have millions of thoughts running through our mind. We do a lot of things. We can come to temples, do many good things. But we might be here, but our mind is somewhere else. Maybe later I want to watch a movie, or maybe later I want to. So even we're here, we are creating karma in the mind, in the speech, and the action. So these are the sort of things you gotta be very, very careful about. So Atisha, who is one of the key Buddhist practitioners for this particular school, he says, remind yourself every day. When you are by yourself, watch what you are thinking. When you are with others, watch what you say. When you're by yourself, watch what you're thinking. So at 12 o'clock at night, or early in the morning when you're by yourself, sitting on the bed, or before going to rest, when you're by yourself, you think no one's watching, right? No one is watching. When you're by yourself, watch what you're thinking. When you're by yourself, you're actually with your mind. Your mind might be wandering somewhere at night, especially at night. When you're with others, watch your speech. When we're with others, usually if we're with a group of friends, they're like, but then we lose our character or something, we say whatever just to fit in, just to impress people. So when you're with others, be careful what you say, watch your speech. So watch your mind, watch your speech. Because these are, although very, very tiny, but they all accumulate to very, very big things.